Hello, welcome to a little game I like to call Unturned. In this game, we go around killing zombies and surviving, and we are right now ruthlessly slaughtering zombies in Canada. We could be calmly slaughtering hordes of zombies in Russia, or the nice rolling fields of Soviet Russia, or maybe even the dunes and sands of um, Arabia. But no, of all places, I chose Canada. I don't know why, it's the most quaint. Anyways, let's hop into it. Now I begin to mind this slaughter of zombies by reaching my first destination, a bridge which they tried to barricade. I use my surprisingly seamless shooting skills. Then I try to use a knife and end up failing horribly. I cannot use a knife, I miss too much. I find some useless trash, but which I don't need because I already am useless trash. And I think I find a better knife, but then this one zombie I find, he just has no calm, and I do a little move that I like to call a tactical retreat, which ends up killing him. Then I find a sniper scope, which I clearly don't need based on my aim earlier. I really did think I had worse aim, but no, I can easily pick off the zombies with my eagle eyesight and a nice scenic background of rolling snow, no signs of civilization. You'd at least expect there to be a couple roads, but the game developers are too lazy for a background. Then I move in to see if I missed anything, but then I realize I didn't. Start looking if there's anything I could use for myself, but alas, don't find any good gear. For some reason I entered crouching mode. One thing I do find, though, is some cars seamlessly frozen in time, which is pretty weird. But then I just give up and go away. I then forget the number one rule of zombie survival and fire my gun, attracting every single zombie in the tri-state area. I quickly flee to get the high ground. You may wonder why I need to kill all these zombies if we're in Canada, but their niceness doesn't follow them into the grave, unfortunately. I then go on a search for some unprescribed drugs to take, because, you know, those are the best. Kids, please don't take unprescribed drugs. I just do this for funnies. I don't want any lawsuits. I then meet a zombie whose sole goal is to play chess with me, making him the chillest zombie I have ever seen. But this just made it all the harder to brutally murder him, unfortunately. I then see the greatest deal in the world, banana, for only $50, or actually $44.99. I pray for it to tell me where the shop is, and then resort to shooting it until it gives up the information, which sadly it doesn't. I then proceed to grab a car, and everything's going well until I accidentally hop out of it, bring it over a railing that I can't break, and get it stuck. I then board a ship like a dangerous spider making its way to the Americas, which was surprisingly easy. I almost failed to kill a zombie, then I start raiding it. The zombie proceeds to do the worm, which is probably normal. He's just having a good time. Let him be. Then I proceed to somehow open a cargo crate from the opposite area and find what object to air ratio Amazon packaging uses. Do y'all remember that car I said we couldn't get out? Well, I proceed to get it out. Well, probably. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. I proceed to get it out, but I don't notice the smoke coming from my engine, which is normally a bad thing. But then I notice the fire coming from the engine, see the explosion, see the car learn how to fly, and see the fact that unfortunately did not catch any houses on fire. Which, if you don't know, I love burning houses down in video games. I then collect the scrap and move on. That will be it for today, and tune in next video. Goodbye.